A Waukegan woman who was a pilot during World War II finally given military recognition medals and awards. It's 75 years after her service. ABC 7's Stacey Baca explains why it took so long and the legacy Janice Christensen leaves behind.
Every Memorial Day, veterans' graves are decorated at this North Chicago cemetery, but not Janice Christensen's.
It was a little bit of sorrow because my aunt has not been recognized for what she had done, and a little bit of angry for the same reason.
But this year, the family was shocked. Someone decorated the grave.
And there was this pretty little yellow airplane, and I knew it had to be somebody recognizing her as a WASP.
Christensen was in the Women's Air Force Service Pilots, or WASP, during World War II. Although these women flew military aircraft, they were considered civilians and did not get military benefits or burials. They were granted retroactive military status in 1977. Christensen died in 1965, but today, her military funeral, an honor guard, a flag presented to her family.
I certainly did look up to her. Yeah, I admired her.
I've always upheld my aunt as this feminist hero for our family, and now I see in this larger context what she really had to offer for the world.
Congressman Brad Schneider,
it says appropriately veteran,
presented the WASP medallion. Military recognition 75 years later, all because a total stranger who had heard about the WASP pilots on social media went to decorate her grave and told her family about the awards Christensen could receive.
A lot of people didn't know that women were pilots in World War II. They thought women couldn't even fly airplanes. And here's the bit of history showing that they were, and there was one right here.
It was such a relief to know that she was finally going to be giving the recognition that she so rightfully deserved all these years.
And Christensen flew military aircraft to various places in the United States, and of course that freed up men to go fly other missions. So she was also part of an elite group, this WASP group as they were called. There were 25,000 applicants for WASP. Only 1,102 though made it through training. So Christensen was actually one of them. And Judy and Rob, what a Renaissance woman. She had an amphibious car, they say, and also a video camera back in those days, which very few people had. So a trailblazer in so many different ways.
All this happened because Joe Roast decorated that grave.
Right.
That's how it all...
And the family's like, who decorated this?
That's awesome.
And now we get to see the story.
Exactly.
Thanks, Stacey.
Coming up.
Hey, if you like that video, be sure to subscribe to our ABC 7 Chicago YouTube channel.